Hello everyone, today we're gonna take a look at the Marvel Legends 60th anniversary Japanese Spider-Man. So it's been a while since I did the last video. I was kind of busy and at the same time, I don't feel like that much like Marvel Legends. You all know about the price and everything and it just made me kind of thinking, what am I doing? It's kind of investing too much money on it. It doesn't make sense. So I'm not gonna get every single thing released. Only maybe Spider-Man related. Not only, but mostly. Mostly. So I got this guy knowing that it's expensive. It's expensive than before. Much more. And so we have to think about if is it worth it depending on the price. So I'm not going to ignore it like some other review people. I mean, I'm going to say if it's a nice figure. I'm going to say that. But if it's worth the money or not. So in general, this is an okay figure, I can say. And we're gonna go into details. First of all, we got the windowless package here, and there's a lot of controversy going on about the false promotion, you can say, because the actual product doesn't look like the box art. And I think that's a big issue, definitely. I mean, if you remove the window, then you really have to make it same as the original figure. And the first thing you can notice here, right away, the colors are not matching. This is more orange. I think a lot of people already mentioned this. And this is more dark red. And of course, this is more accurate. You can find some pictures that it looks like this on the original movies or TV show. I don't know what was that. But in general, I would have preferred this over this. And also, they kind of look much more, I don't know, much more flat, the joints here. Like when you compare, you don't see the cut so much as you see on the actual figure. So I mean, I know that's like a 3D render, but still, you should use the new actual toy action figure, whatever you want to call it, for the box and not a 3D render. No, that can't be an excuse. Like there's a lot of differences with every single release almost. So you see the waist cut? There isn't a waist cut here, not at all. But you see it here. I mean, imagine you're just a new collector and you want to buy a figure and you're getting something different. This is like minor differences, of course. There was some other figures that has huge differences, but it's still a problem. Like, look here and look here. The cut here is much more visible. I mean, it's kind of lying, Otherwise, this is good enough. I mean, I'm not saying like this figure has big gaps between joints, but it's kind of like lying. That's all I can say. And one thing you can also directly notice is here, the web line here. So looks like on the factory, the paint wasn't dry and somebody touched there. And then it was fucked up, so they painted it over. It really looks like this. This is a figure that I purchased from Hasbro Pulse. So it's not like I bought it used or from third company seller. No, it's directly from Hasbro Pulse. So that's weird. And I can see the fingerprint here. Maybe it's not so visible in the camera, but there's a fingerprint there. So that's a fucked up QC issue. Again, I didn't have that much QC issues, a little bit, but I see from the people having this issue, so this really bothers me. I mean, when I look at the figure from far away, I can still see the thick line there. Like, that sucks. That really sucks for an expensive product. It is expensive. I have to mention this because I don't want to buy it anymore because of that. I don't want to buy that much Marvel Legends anymore, and that sucks because I like it. So the body mold is, I guess, Mr. Fantastic body mold from the retro line. So it's never used on a Spider-Man figure, but it kind of fits to this look, I would say. It has all the crinkles and everything, like a costume, original costume. It doesn't have butterfly joints and everything. Of course, I would have wished that for the price. Yeah. But otherwise, it is not that bad, I would say. You can make nice poses. And mostly my paint is okay actually, except that part. I don't have that much issues about the paint. And the articulation, as I said, it's not so bad. So it has this hinge, so it can look high this much. Not that bad, not really good. And the up crunch, not that good as well. So yeah, but I don't know about the movie so much, or the TV show. I don't know how much flexibility this Spider-Man should have. I can say that, but I mean, still, it's not good enough for a Spider-Man figure. For a regular poses, if you're just gonna stand him like this, that's fine. But if you want to make crazy poses, it's not gonna be the best. So we can try some stuff on camera now. I mean, you can do okay, but not crazy. So it's not the worst, it's not the best, so it's fine. And yeah, the accessories are not worth mentioning for real. So usually on my reviews, I'm just mentioning the things that are worth mentioning. I'm not going every single detail. I'm not really prepared to make the video. It's just whatever comes to my mind. And so it has fists, open hands, this open palm hands. Like, I like it. I like how it looks. So I mean, it's not like totally open, or it's not like some fingers are like weird, you know. It's like kind of jumping down or something, like relax. So when you make a pose like this, which I really like for a Spider-Man, it looks fine. I can say that. Like, that looks cool. So we got fists. We don't have web shooters, of course, because this guy don't do the usual web whipping like the other usual Spider-Man does. And we get this web effect again, since we get this like before, I guess before Hasbro Marvel Legends or something, like the Amazing Spider-Man figure had this. I remember it, and it wasn't a Marvel Legends. It's just like movie line. So please update this, please. Like, we can do so much things with this, you know, like this is useless. And especially for this guy, like he shoots like web from this device, I guess, and it comes out from like here. Like, I mean, how can you make this useful? I don't understand. Like, this maybe somehow, you know, you throw a criminal guy and put it on him. Like, I don't know. Somehow. It's not the worst, but still it's pointless because it's not gonna stay, you know. Like, you can make like this. I don't know. Like, something. Better than nothing, of course, but I would like better webbings or lower the price, you know. I mean, this thing probably doesn't cost that much, but that means also they can do it better. And yeah, so it's an okay figure. If it was cheaper, it would be really nice. The feet are painted white. That's nice. I guess that's how it was before in the original TV show. I never watched it. Just some videos on YouTube. It's goofy, so I like the design. It's funny. And the head sculpt is nice. I mean, I have to say that the head sculpt is nice. So the sculpted eyes and the ears, you know, you can see everything. If I make it a bit darker, it's gonna look a bit less orange. So with my own eye, it looks more like this, I would say. Yeah, so the spider logo is good enough, I would say. And this thing is nicely made, and it's written here Spider-Man. So that's nice, that attention of detail. And of course, no pins at all. And it can bend well on the arm and on the leg. That's nice. So when you talk about the price, like this kind of things make the price worth partially, you know, like I don't want like McFarlane pins that are huge. So this technology makes Hasbro a bit more worth than like McFarlane toys or something, I would say. Of course, it's less paint and everything, but I mean, it looks much better. Like, I'm not a fan of McFarlane toys because of that huge pins and gaps and all the weird engineering, you know. And when a Hasbro figure looks this clean, I can appreciate it, but still, it's too expensive. So, if the price was kind of lower, I would have recommended this guy much more. But yeah, for the price, I don't recommend this. If it's on sale, get it. If it's not, If you're rich, get it. But I wouldn't do that. So I got it. I'm a big Spider-Man fan. I might still sell it if I need money. I don't care about it that much. But yeah, that's it for today, and see you in the next one. Probably the next one is gonna be Sentry or something. Let's see. I got Sentry, Thor. Alright.